If you're hearing this, then the intake process has already failed. But that's not your fault. It rarely is. The Accounts of the Occult was not founded to investigate the supernatural. Despite what the name might suggest, we do not hunt, cleanse, summon, banish, or explain. Those who attempt to do so tend not to last long, and those who succeed tend to wish they hadn't. We record. That's all. The organization itself began unofficially in 1979, though it would not be named for another 11 years. At the time, it was nothing more than a filing cabinet in the back of a legal records office. The cabinet belonged to a junior clerk named Harold Finch, whose job was to catalog witness statements that were deemed non-actionable. Disappearances without suspects, deaths without causes, incidents without explanations. Patterns emerged. Not dramatic ones, not symbols or rituals or blood-soaked manuscripts, just repetition. Certain phrases, certain fears, certain descriptions that appeared again and again, across decades, across people who had never met. Rooms that didn't exist, shadows that knew names, sounds that arrived before their source. Finch did what any reasonable man would do. He started keeping copies. At first, it was professional curiosity. Later, it became something closer to compulsion. He recorded testimonies after hours, asking witnesses to repeat their accounts aloud while he transcribed. He claimed it helped him hear the inconsistencies. What he never explained was why the inconsistencies always aligned. The first official account was recorded on a reel-to-reel tape machine on March 14, 1990. Finch labeled it simply Account 001, unresolved. He would disappear then 3 weeks later. The cabinet remained. Over time, more appeared, not cabinets, accounts. Police officers began leaving unsigned envelopes at the office door. Doctors mailed cassette tapes with no return address. Once, a package arrived containing nothing but a burned notebook and a note that read, "It knows when I try to write it down." Accounts of the Occult was formalized shortly after, funded quietly, staffed minimally, and deliberately kept off public record. There is no public-facing office, no website, no listed phone number, but people find us anyways. They always do. They come because something happened to them, or near them, or through them. Something that does not behave like a ghost or demon or a mental break, no matter how badly they want it to. We do not confirm their fears. We don't deny them either. We just listen, we record, and we archive. And then, if we're lucky, we forget. You may notice that some accounts contradict each other, others end abruptly. Some repeat details from statements recorded years earlier, sometimes spoken in the same voice. This is all to be expected. The phenomenon described in these recordings do not obey geography, chronologically, or intent. They do, however, exhibit recognition. If you are listening to this as part of the archival staff, you are advised not to pursue connections beyond your assigned index. Curiosity does have a way of becoming reciprocal. If you are listening to this by accident, then I'm sorry. That means one of two things. Either an account has surfaced where it shouldn't have, or something wants to be remembered. Recording end. Accounts of the Occult, written and recorded by T. Rodney.